This is Gemara Menachos Daf Samoch Zayin. We're holding on the top line of Samoch Zayin Amud Aleph as we move along from our discussion of Truma and Meiser, and we go into the discussion of Chala. Says the Gemara, Gilgal HaKodesh Poiter, the mixing of the dough that belongs to Hektish, Gilgal Hektish, Poiter, Pater is from the halachos of Meiser, Ditanan. Hektisha Isasa. Someone is makdish her dough ad shaloi gilgila before she needs it into dough. Ufad asa, and then she redeems it. Chayeves, because it was not needed yet, and therefore it's chayev in chala. But misha gilgala, once it's needed ufad asa, she redeems it. Chayeves, it's chayev in chala. Hektisha ad shaloi gilgala. If she was makdish it, Achlo Gilgala, before she actually mixed it, the Gilgala Gizbar, and then the Gizbar went, and they were the one to Megalgala, they were mixed it, and then what? Then she redeemed it. Patura Shebeshas Chayivasa. Haisa Betura, at the time of its Chayav, when it was mixed, it was Pater. Why? Because at that moment it already belonged to the Beis HaMikdash. So says the Gemara, those were 3 dinim, which was klar. But now, Bayi Rava, correct Rava, 6 lines down. Gilgal Akum Mai. If the mixing was done by an Akum, what is the halacha? Is a Yeda Mechuyav in separating challah or not? Says the Gemara Mishnah Tanan. We learned in the Mishnah, Gershon is Gayer, Vaisla Yisa, Nasat Shalom is Gayer, Potter. If it was mixed before he became a Ger's Potter, but if it was mixed afterwards, Mishan is Gayer. If it was mixed after he's already a Ger Chayiv, Safek, for not sure when it was, Chayiv. Haman Katanila, who is the Tan of this Braisa, Divrei Koli, V'afilu Rabbi Meir. Even Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Yehuda, to come a chayvi hasam. Even Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Yehuda said over there that you're chayiv if a guy goes and he smooths out the pile. Still, patri hacha, you're patri over here. Hasam over there by the Truma and the mice. Who they saved the gancha. Your grain, your grain, Yisera Have was an extra word. Have miyot achar miyot, and therefore what? V'mirachar miyot, el the rabbis, afilu akum, avlacha, but over here, trezimni, arisosechem kseb, but over here it says 2 times, arisosechem, chad arisosechem k'dei isaschem, chad arisosechem lo isas akum. One is arisosechem Hidei, so that has to be large enough of your dough. Is teach us to exclude the harisa of an akum and the isa of hektish. That's one way of learning. Hektish. Or maybe maybe it's shitas Rav Yosi v'Rebbi Shimon, the kapatri, because they hold that if we're smoothed out by a guy, it's pater, and therefore also be pater from challah. Aval Rabbi Meir v'Rebbi Yehuda Gamri Reishis Meyasam. Don't have Reishis that there's a chiyuv. Amar Rava, says Rava, Yehei Rava, which is a lashon of, it should be the ratzon of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ta'achzei b'chilma, says to be the will of Hashem that get an answer in the dream. Hadar Amar Rava, but later Rava came along and he said, Man de Amar Miruach Akum Paiter, Gilgal Akum Paiter. The one that says by a guy will work, so do I over here. Man de Amar Miruach Akum Einoi Paiter, therefore as well Gilgal Akum Chamim Einoi Paiter. So it's mamish pinned upon the previous machlokes. But Eisir Rababla Bayo Akum Shevish Batar Better Chamar. If a guy separated a sheep to be redeemed, his firstborn donkey, v'chala, and chala he separated. Ma'idina Isai, we let him know, shu paiter, chalasai nachels. In such a scenario, we let him know that he is potter, and he is the challah is iyam by nani kayanim lazarim ubetachamar gaizids va'avid ba. You share it and you let it work for it. So says the Gemara, what do we see? Achumasai, l'chayr only let it work with its tam. Achumasai asura v'haitani, but we learned this already. Damri meiragakom einay paiter v'goglakom is paiter. Cash number one. Ve'oi number two is if you know Rava. Chalos akum beretz. Chumasai b'chosar. In two different locations. My DNA says shupaiter chalasai. Shupaiter chalasai nachal zarim. And the chuma inay midamas. Ha chumasai beretz asura. But let's say it was in Eretz Yisrael. Umidamas. V'haitana damirach akum inay paiter golakum is going to yabi paiter. Says the Gemara, Misham. What was the reason of the Rabbanan? Because of Kisim. The reason of the Gzera, well, it's because they're worried about wealthy people. They have to give a lot of Chumas and Maestris. So what would they do? They would give over the Bailos to Goyim in order to circumvent Chumas and Maestris. In order to make sure it didn't happen, said Rava, even when the guy gets it, there still is a Chiyav and Meiser. We turn over to Samach Zayin Omen Aleph, and says the Gemara that what? Afilu Achi Afilu Chalan Ami. So the Gemara says, then Achi Afilu Chalan Ami. If it's true, then you should have made a Gzeira forbidding Chala as well. If the whole part is, or are they going to change ownership to a akum, to a guy, and then mix it to make it potter from challah? Why are they not worried by other items as well? Why only in the case of truma? Says the Gemara, Efsher dafilu la pachas chamishes revayim kemach v'oid. It's possible to avoid challah. You know how? By making less than the requisite amount. So because there's another way you could do it, therefore there's no real concern. Says the Gemara, Truma Nami, when it comes to Truma as well. Void. Excuse me. Chavishas Revayim Kemach Void. Truma Nami, Yasha David Lak to Rav Yishaya. Truma as well, you could like Rav Yishaya, that what? Rav Yishaya. Marim Adam Al Tuvasa Umachnisa B'moid Shala. And you bring it in the chaff. Kidei, why are you doing that? Shatei Abahema. Kidei. Shei Behemta Echel, the animal eats. They do B'turim and Amaiser. So says the Gemara that you could also, there are other ways of circumventing the other Chiyuvim. Inami, Dayala, there are Gagos, there are Garfifas, you don't bring it through the front door. Says the Gemara, awesome, by Maiser, Perversia, Zila Be Milsa. Causes him embarrassment. Hach over here, Chala is given Bitzina, therefore Loizila Be Milsa. So there's more of a concern about Chala, and that's why we needed to make the Gzeira. We continue with the Mishnah on the bottom of the Amid. Says the Mishnah, Baleli Zarain, comes the Isarna flour, Nasan Shamna, Nasan Alav Shamna Levay Nasa, put its oil and its Levayna onto the empty glisharis. Then he adds the flour. Yotzak ubalal. He pours more oil and he mixes it. Heine, if he does the tenufa vehegesh, he brings it goes to the mizbeach. Kamatz, he does the kamitza vehektir. Vashar nechol lekan, everything else goes to kanim. Mishikar hava when Saimer is brought yaitzin, umaitzin shuk Yerushalayim, they go out and they would find. And the shuk of Yerushalayim, shumalei kamach kali, would be filled with flour for the dried grapes. Why? Shaloi b'ertzayin chacham, we're going to have to see. Divi Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Yehuda says, no, b'ertzayin chachamim, Mayosim was b'ertzayin chachamim. So the next year, we're going to have to see a little bit more about what was or was not b'ertzayin chachamim b'siyata dishmaya.